Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this edition of the SMT YouTube channel. We're going to be speed testing and checking out the performance of the T-Mobile home internet service. This is day number 3 that I've tested it. I've got 3 different devices here connected to the same network. I've got the iPhone 12 Pro here. I have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus here. And then I have the Google Pixel 5 to the right. All 3 of these devices are connected to the same exact Wi-Fi network. It is my T-Mobile home internet connection. You will, actually, let me go ahead and turn that on. This phone is on AT&T for the SIM card, but you'll see there it is, T-Mobile. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer, so you guys can see that it is connected to that router. That's the default name that they sent me. I didn't change anything. It's all good. You'll see here, T-Mobile, same network. All right, and then let's go ahead and check this out. See that we are indeed connected to the same network right there, the T-Mobile network. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to speed test all 3 devices. I have my desktop over here also connected to the T-Mobile home internet. There's a TV upstairs, a 4K TV. My wife is probably connected on her smartphone. She has an iPhone 12 Pro Max. And then my daughter also connected on her iPad. So there's several devices connected. We'll go ahead and speed test the network. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the Ookla speed test app all at the same time, and we'll see, what we get from each of the speed tests on each of the devices. All right, so this pull or the stress test is simultaneous. It's all at the same time. I'm not cherry picking. This is realistic to like real world application with multiple devices pulling on the network, chomping away at its own amount of bandwidth. And here's what you can expect from the T-Mobile home internet. So right now, for those of you that are curious, I am connected to the Sprint network for the T-Mobile home internet. It's just by default. It's the closest tower site to my home. It's probably connected to, I think, 20 megahertz of band 41. And you could tell from the uplink, it's not that great. I might be able to figure something out to improve the uplink if I can get the gateway a little bit higher. Maybe if I can get it, if I can maybe improve the RSRP, the signal. Right now it's at like minus 98. I'd like to get it down to like under minus 90, but that's in a video for another time. Anyways, the first test, you'll see my ping at 82, jitter 19, 115 on the down, 3 megabits per second on the up. So the downlink is really good in my opinion. It's fine. It's serviceable. I don't have any issues with that. Same thing here. This one, the ping was 95 millisecond, jitter 10, and we had 39 megabits per second on the down, 3 megabits on the up. And then the Pixel came in the slowest. The uplink very similar to the other two, right? Just a little bit higher, 3.5 megabits basically. 104 on the ping, and then 19 millisecond jitter, but the downlink kind of slow. Let's go ahead and speed test it by itself. Let's see what we get here. I'm just curious to see if it was just because it pulled third, in ranking on the speed test, but there you have it. All right, you see it is indeed faster. There's not going to be many things that require more than like 10 megabits per second or 15 megabits per second in daily, usage. I guess if you were transferring a file, you'd want to get as much speed as possible. But these speeds are serviceable in my opinion. I don't see any issues with what I'm getting, with the exception of the ping being a little bit high and the uplink, leaving a little bit to be desired there. So there's the individual speed test. So you'll see that because I was pulling third amongst all the other connections, I think that's why the speed test wasn't great. But in my opinion, this is just fine. I'm going to go ahead and test them all at the same time. We'll start here. As soon as it connects, I'm going to launch this one. And then as soon as that one connects, I'm going to launch this one. Boom. And we'll see what happens. So we got the TV upstairs, the iPad, and my wife's phone. And then here, my 3 phones. And then off here to the right, my desktop. They're all connected, all on the same network, right? So, look, I've had this service for a few days. This is day number 3. I've already disconnected Cox Communications. I disconnected it the moment I did a speed test and saw that downlink. When I saw it over about 120, 130 megabits per second, I knew it was a keeper because I simply could not trust Cox Communications to give me a decent service and to have a reliable connection. That was my problem. And that's why I tried the service to begin with. Don't get me wrong. If you have, wired home internet, you've got cable, home internet with coax, or you have fiber optic, it's going to be better than this in most cases. In fact, I would 9 times out of 10 recommend it. I simply don't have fiber optic available to me just yet. We'll see if other providers come into this region and offer it. This is the best thing that I have right now. Believe it or not, this is it. So, in my opinion, oh, Sherry's going live. I whistle out. My opinion, this is a good option. I think it's going to work for a lot of people. You'll see, like, I'll go ahead and just load up a video. Let's see if we can do maybe like a 4K or something like that. Well, this one is actually a 1080p, right? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a 1080p. We'll do like a Blue Planet or something. I don't know. No copyright intended there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right, we'll launch it. Again, no copyright intended. I'm just going to go ahead and put it at its highest video resolution playback. All right, we're going to go ahead and put it at 1080p. You'll see it is 1080p. It is running. We'll do the same thing here. I'll set it for... this phone actually does Quad HD. So I'm going to set this one to Quad HD. And I'll try to connect to the same thing here, that same video. All right, so I think it was this one. We'll run it. If it'll let me do 1440. Yeah, it looks like 1080p. Just for the sake of continuity, I'll let that run. No buffer. All right, we'll do the same thing here. We'll connect them all at the same time here. Blue Planet. All right, but I'm gonna put it all to 1080p. All right, 1080p. They're all running 1080p. All right, and then we haven't seen any skipping, any buffering, any lagging, or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and do some fast.com speed testing. All right, we'll run the speed test there, fast.com, so you guys can see what's going on for video res. There we go. 70, 65, 75 megabits per second. Here, 56. Wait, did this one run? There we go. This one's running over here, 80 megabits per second, 90. All right, so this one finished up. Let's check out some more so we can see the uplink and everything. Like I said, the latency, not the greatest. I'd like to see that improve. Hopefully I can figure that situation out. Tower upgrades could be coming. But this is what you got, right? We got a couple of devices upstairs. We got these 3 devices here plus the desktop. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I like what I'm seeing here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of the stress test. Let me know if there's something else you want me to test, any other types of tests. I know somebody said they wanted to see a gaming test. I do play FIFA, so I could try that. If there's something in particular you want to see, let me know. Down in the comment section below, comment. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle at SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new and have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.